Hey everybody, I'm editing the video you're watching right now and I needed to do an intro, so I'm gonna make it short and sweet. This video is gonna be all about what I've been eating recently to spark more weight loss in my life. If you're like me, sometimes when you're on a diet for a long time, you've been sticking to it, all of a sudden your weight loss halts and you're like, what is going on? I'm sticking to it. I just need to switch something up. So what I've been doing is just trying new recipes, trying to eat different foods, trying to get more veggies in my diet, more meats, more cheeses, kind of dial it back a little bit and not eat so much of the processed food. Like listen, I love Rebel ice cream, I love Quest bars, I love Quest chips, I love it all, but I feel like those things can sometimes sabotage you. The things that say keto on the label can sometimes sabotage you. So what I've been doing is just trying to eat more real foods, and it actually worked. You guys, as of filming this video, I've lost another 3 pounds and I was at my goal weight. So I have been carb cycling and now I just have been losing more weight. So here's the video with all the recipes that I've just been having lately that I've been filming. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and also on the bar on the bottom right under this video, if you want to skip ahead to a certain recipe, you can do that. So just scroll on the bar and you can see the recipes and you'll be able to find what you need. I'm also going to be putting it all in the description box down below so you can find each recipe really easily. These are all simple and they're all delicious. I wasn't going to share them if they weren't good. Don't forget about my group coaching program. If you're interested in working with me so you can get to your goals too, just like I have, click on the link down below as well. But let's get on into the recipes. So my first recipe is actually gonna be a taco salad, but I've been cutting back on eating beef lately, so we actually made it with ground chicken. And let me tell you guys, this was delicious. Highly recommend doing a taco bowl. On nights that I eat a taco salad like this, I always lose weight in the morning. So all I did was do some quick taco meat with ground chicken, and I did a couple fixins on the side. This filled me up so much. I almost didn't finish it, but I powered through even though I was full. But I just put on some Mexican cheese. I did a little bit of tomato and some sour cream. And then I found this awesome chipotle sauce from Taco Bell, but I found it at Walmart. It's low carb. I highly recommend it. It's so delicious. It totally made this salad like 10 times better than it ever could have been. And like I said, I still lost weight in the morning from eating this big salad at night. The best part is about taco meat too is that you can save it and have it with your eggs the next day, make another salad. So we always save our taco meat. That stuff's like gold in our fridge. So up next, I kind of made this like kitchen sink salad, I want to say, and this was just random stuff that I had in my fridge that I needed to use up. So right here, you're going to see me chopping some raw broccoli. I know this sounds really weird, but I didn't have any lettuce in the house. I had no romaine, no lettuce mix, nothing. So I ended up using broccoli as the bed to my salad, really, and it was delicious. And raw veggies are so good for you too because they have so many nutrients, and I just love raw veggies. So now I'm gonna be cutting up some cucumber as well. And this just makes such a crunchy, like big chopped salad. It was literally so delicious. I highly recommend just going in your fridge and seeing what you have and throwing it in a bowl and calling it a chopped salad, because that's pretty much what I did here. I love orange peppers. I think they're delicious. And like I said, I'm trying to eat some more real foods, real veggies, real meats, real cheeses, not the processed box stuff. So this just was like the best salad ever. Gotta love pepperoncinis. And you might spy like 2 Guatemala olives in that salad. It's because after I drained the jar, there was literally 2 little pieces of olive left in there, and that was it. So my own fault for putting the jar back like that, but such is life, right? And then I love to add cheese. I added a little bit of just shredded mozzarella. And then we're gonna do more cheese. I actually added in some of the cheese bites that I had in my latest video from Trader Joe's. They're black truffle flavor. They were really good in this salad. They just offered like a different dimension of flavor. I don't know, it's hard to explain. They just elevated it a little bit and gave it that much more flavor. And I love to use cheese crisps instead of croutons. You wouldn't even know the difference. And then I also had a little scoop of tuna left over, so that's my protein in here. And I'm just adding a couple spices. I do salt and pepper, and then I also love to do garlic powder on my salads. If you're an OG follower of mine, you've seen this container of garlic powder probably in most of my videos. There she is, the everything but the kitchen sink salad, using up all my produce that was going bad, and it was absolutely delicious. So I was going to make my own dressing, and then I decided, no, I'm just gonna use a jarred dressing that I had in the fridge. I love the Panera Italian. I just think it's the perfect Italian dressing in my opinion. And on this salad, because the tuna is in there mixed with mayo already, I only needed 2 tablespoons of dressing. And yes, I made sure I got every single last bit out of that spoon. Once this is all mixed together, it becomes this like nice creamy salad. I like to just completely mix the whole thing together and then devour it. Up next, we have some Mahi burgers. I actually picked these up from Trader Joe's, and I was pleasantly surprised. They were really, really good. My only complaint is they needed to be spiced up a little bit. Like you can't just eat them plain like this. I had to add on some lemon juice and definitely salt and pepper. And to make my burgers, I just cooked them as the box instructions said, right on my grill pan right there. And then I also used this taco sauce again, or Taco Bell sauce again. I wanted to make sriracha mayo, but I didn't have sriracha. I know, it's literally a crime. It is for me to not have sriracha in the house, but I guess I just used it and forgot to buy more. So after I cooked the burgers, I put a lot of lemon juice. I actually added even more than you're seeing in this clip. I probably used, half of a lemon just on my burger. And I'm using the Smart Buns. They are keto buns, 0 carb. I love these. I feel like they really fit into the lifestyle really well. And I just did salt and pepper, some red onion, and a little bit more of that mayo just spread out. The onions are a must on this. My husband was the one that had the lettuce and tomato, and I told him he should have done the onion. It was so delicious. So I was really happy with these burgers, and the box comes with 4, so we can have a whole nother dinner. Me and my husband each had one of these, and I thought it was the most delicious dinner. There's 0 carb per patty, so that with the bun, I really didn't have to count any carbs except for the onion and the sauce. So next I have another salad. This is another salad that you can kind of make with just leftovers, like whatever you have in the fridge. So from cutting up that onion for the burgers the other night, I had some onion that I already had in the fridge, already cut, so I used that. I had the last bit of that pepper from my previous salad, and then I still had some cucumber. So I'm just gonna make a salad with some leftover chicken. I hate throwing things away, so this chicken that I had in the fridge needed to get eaten, and I just felt like making a big salad again. Like I said, I'm trying to eat fresh, clean, as best as I can. It's not always gonna be perfect, but you have to try. And I finally bought romaine, so that was nice. So this is gonna be another just big chopped salad with what you have on hand. And I just wanna tell you too, when I talk to people, they always tell me that my meals look so easy, but they don't ever think to make things like this. Filming this little clip where I cut my veggies and I was eating my salad, it took me 4 minutes. So you can do it too. If you have 4 minutes and you've got some fresh ingredients in your fridge, you can have a delicious salad that looks just like this with fresh vegetables, chicken, and it'll be low carb and it'll fit into your lifestyle. You don't have to cheat and you don't have to go and grab, fast food or something like that. So it's always good to remember that it always seems like a bigger task in your head than it actually is most of the time. So here's my chicken. Literally, I had a piece of Cajun chicken and then I had a piece of like garlic and butter chicken. So I just cut it both up. They're both cold and I added it on top of the salad. In true mom fashion, I had to put it in the fridge after I filmed that clip and eat it about an hour later because my kids needed me. So this is me pulling it out and using the Panera dressing here. I just love this dressing. So for this salad, since it doesn't have any like additional ingredient like the tuna did in that last one, I'm gonna be adding 3 tablespoons of dressing. I love dressing, and this is really good for me to only be using 3 tablespoons. But I really do find that taking the extra step just to measure it out really quickly just keeps me that much more on track, because if you are not doing that for a couple things throughout the day, you could easily go over your carb amount if you are trying to stick to a certain number. But yep, I got everything out of that spoon, don't worry. And also too, I'm just like everybody else. I'm eating lunch today with my husband. He is working from home, and I made him a big sub sandwich with turkey and some chips. And I'm sitting right next to him eating my salad that was chilling in the fridge with my kids who are also eating. So it's easy to say an excuse like, oh, I'm a busy mom, or oh, I can't do this, but you've got to prioritize yourself, because that's how you're going to see results. This next one is going to be a sandwich that I've been eating recently. You guys know I love my sandwich with turkey, cheese, mayo, and the pepper spread, but I decided to switch it up when I saw another YouTuber, Sam Oscorral. She made this sandwich the other day, and I had to try it because I had all the ingredients. And it's basically going to be a turkey and cheese sandwich with these ingredients you're seeing here. Don't get scared by balsamic glaze. You just have to make sure you don't use too much, but I love using it in cooking, and I think it's a really great ingredient. So what I'm gonna do here is I just toasted up some of the 647 Schmidt bread. It is 6 net carbs per slice. So I just like to use 1 slice and make half a sandwich for myself. I find like this is perfect. It gets me satisfied and full, but it's not too much. And I'm just putting a little bit of plain Wegmans hummus on each side, and then topping it with some deli turkey and some American cheese. Now I'm just putting some fresh tomato slices right on top. And then I'm just using a little bit of iceberg lettuce that I had in the fridge. I love iceberg on sandwiches like this. It's just so crispy, and it makes it just taste so fresh. So now here comes the balsamic glaze. I'm just using a little bit, just drizzled right on top of the tomatoes. And this totally elevates the sandwich to a whole new level. And that with the hummus, it just tastes amazing. And I just love eating things like this. I don't eat them every day, but it's just nice to switch it up and have something like this with some different flavors. That's why I also love the low carb lifestyle. You're not restricted to say like you can't have something. You can have it, you just have to work it into your day. So this was like the most perfect sandwich. Okay, and now I have my drink options here. These are literally my go-to for drinks. I always have a Yeti full of water, always, just plain water. I love that lately. I've been trying to drink 4 of these a day to get me to like 120 ounces. If I can get to more, definitely drinking more, but water can sometimes be boring. So I have been going to Dunkin' a lot. I get a large iced coffee, and I just get it black. So all I say is large iced coffee, black please, and that is it. That's what's in here. I sometimes add a little bit of liquid stevia to it, but I feel like in the afternoons I can stomach the black coffee, so it's been working for me. And then I know this isn't the best option, but there are people that love soda, so you gotta satisfy the craving. My favorite is Coke Zero. I don't drink any other soda, maybe Diet Ginger Ale, but Coke Zero is definitely my go-to. Literally, guys, I'm not even joking you. I drink maybe 1 can a month. Like this isn't an everyday thing. The coffee and the water are my go-tos. Soda, maybe once a month. If it's Wendy's and I get it from the fountain, it's even better. But like I said, once or twice a month, and that's it. So I try to make good choices when it comes to drinks. This is one of my favorites. I've been drinking this since high school. If you do the math, it's been a long time. So I absolutely love this brand, and I love this flavor. It is 0 carb. So I just love it. The ingredients are great. Just a great company. So I really like the taste of this. It's nice and light. It's not super powerful. It's just like a nice green tea flavor. And then this, I literally just found this company, and luckily they carry it at Wegmans, but this is Olipop, and it's like a healthy soda, I guess you could say, but it has like probiotics. Oh, there you go, probiotics, plant fiber, good stuff. So the ingredients on this are really, really good. So the carbs on this are really not bad at all. It's just gonna be 3 for the whole can, which is great because it's 12 minus 9. That's how you get your net carbs. So just for 35 calories and 3 carbs, I actually started drinking this and then I went and got a coffee. So it's normal for me to have multiple drinks at one time, just like in a row like this next to me while I'm working. But this is just to give you guys some inspiration if you're looking for something different than water to drink. This is usually what I drink. But like, I really hope you guys liked this video today. If you want to see a follow-up to this video, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. But until next time, I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.